Welcome, race fans. Tonight, the North NASCAR Cup Series takes to Martinsville. The paperclip, everybody just, oh man, this always makes some good racing here, but a lot of things that these guys have got to really pay attention to. So we'll get to that here in just a minute. But coming up later tonight is the Extreme Motorsports 99 Xfinity Series, I do believe. I'm not sure. No, I think it's a truck series. And then tomorrow night is the Xfinity Series. So make sure you tune in for that. All right, let's take a look at the race analytics here coming into tonight. They're doing 175 laps here tonight. Air temperature 66 degrees, track temperature 72 degrees, nice and cool. 175 laps, like I said, that's only 93 miles because it's only a 0.53 mile track, less than half a mile. Tire window now, I'm kind of estimating probably around 80 to 90 laps, and probably about the same for fuel, 80, 90, 100 laps, somewhere along in there. So they should be able to go in one pit stop, but whether they will or not, that remains to be seen. We'll have to see on that. Pit road speed, 35 miles an hour. That's a grueling speed. All right, let's get to the points here. Bobby Zielinski still holding on to a point lead. 8 points over Chad Oxendine. Those two have been swapping it up back and forth, depending on if Bobby's got a Coca-Cola race or not, which Joseph just informed me that they do have one tonight. So I don't know if we'll see Bobby in here starting park or not. We may. All right, John Barry moved up to third. He is 15 points back. Cody Miller in fourth, 17 points behind. Scott Taylor in fifth, 19 points behind. Zoltan Herczeg moved clear up to the sixth spot right now, and he is only 20 points behind the leader. So I mean, he really picked up a lot with the wins and everything that he's had. Elijah Gracia in seventh, 25 points back. Anthony Emery in eighth, 38 points behind. Daniel Falkingham finally gets into the top 10 here, and we've been waiting for that for a couple of weeks. Well, all season actually, we've been waiting for him to get into the top 10. He is 41 points back, and Brent Pancari still holding on to 10th spot, 42 points back. Joseph?
Sean Williams is sitting 11th in the points, 45 back, with Patrick Colby. Didn't lose any spots, didn't gain either. He still sits 12th in points, 47 back. Bobby Chaney fell out of the top 10 in points last week. He is down 13th in points, 48 back, actually tied with Aaron Smith with 48 points behind. Jared Darling is 15th in the points, 52 back. Josh Robin, tough break for him last week, dropped a few spots in the points. He is 53 points back now in 16th. Dallas Myhan is 74 points behind. Tom Mercier has moved into the top 20 in points. He is 18th in points, 36 back. Cole Freilich is 13th in points, 78 back. And Spencer Owen moved up into the top 20 in points last week as well. He is down 90 points from the leader.
Well, what can you say about this track here, Joseph? I mean, it's a paper clip. We know that, half mile. What do you think we're going to see here tonight?
Oh, a lot of drivers using the bumpers, that's for sure. And pretty much for the most part, trying to make a pass here, you sometimes have to use the bumper to move somebody up the racetrack if you're going to get underneath. But I feel this is going to be a great race, and not only it's going to start in daylight, but this race is going to end under the lights. I mean, we normally we rarely see a Martinsville race end at night, especially. So it's going to be one of the first for us too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But you know how with short tracks, really, tempers could be flaring before this race is all said and done, and even afterwards. So hopefully these guys keep their tempers in check. That's pretty hard to do at a short track. I feel we're going to see some great short track racing. It's going to be a lot of fun with these cars. We've seen a couple of short track races already with these cars, so I feel it's going to be another good one. So I feel they're going to put on a good show.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. We were just talking briefly there a few minutes ago before the broadcast started that one of the things that these guys, it really seems to be an issue every time that I have ever seen a race at Martinsville, is those curbs in the corners. They're just, 3 or 4 inches high, and it's just enough to kind of unload the back of that car, the front and the back, and pushes the guy up the hill a little bit. And if somebody's on the outside of you, they're usually the one that gets the damage on that. So let's watch for that to see if we see anybody using that curb. Because, I mean, it's just enough to kind of unload the back of that car, the front and the back, and pushes the guy up the hill a little bit. And if somebody's on the outside of you, they're usually the one that gets the damage on that. So let's watch for that to see if we see anybody using that curb. Sometimes I have seen it sometimes where the guy, if you can actually get both tires over that curb, sometimes it can help you maybe to get underneath somebody, but you really have no traction coming off of there because you're spinning in the grass. So I really don't know what to expect about that, but I think you're right, Joseph. The bumper is going to be used here a lot tonight.
Yeah, okay, so right now, the fastest driver on the racetrack is Daniel Falkham, and good to see him back in the 10 points. We've gone through 7 races so far this season. Tonight would be race number 8. Finally, he cracks the top 10. Just haven't had the season he's been wanting. Of course, looking for that first win of the season. It could be tonight, but he got a podium finish, a third place finish last week. So hopefully he can hope for some more good results coming his way. Zoltan Herzeg, of course, has won back-to-back races. He's won the last 2 races. He's looking to make it 3 straight, but we talked to him after his win last week. He said he didn't really feel confident about tonight. He said that short tracks are pretty much his weakness. So we'll see if he's practiced some laps and maybe have done a lot better. But and of course, Chad Oxidine doing pretty well in practice. As well. He is second in points coming into tonight. I feel that's the guy we got to watch out for. He's been so consistent. Let's watch for him tonight as well.
Oh, I wanted to get a word in with one of the drivers here that we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. Joseph, Cole Freilich, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Cole, we've been seeing a lot of really great racing out of you the last couple of weeks. What are you expecting to do here tonight?
Just bend 1 quarter panel at most. I don't want to tear up the car too bad, but yeah, Martinsville is one of my favorite circuits. Got a few league wins here, so hopefully I can run well tonight.
Yeah, you've been on Joseph and I's radar here the last couple of weeks. We've been really paying attention. Don't think that we're not paying attention because you've been running really well. So, I mean, you've been up there, inside the top 5 or the top 10 the last couple of weeks, well, thereabouts, maybe not both weeks, but we've been seeing you run great. I guess that's my point I'm trying to make. And this is the best we've seen you run. So with the cars being a whole lot different than the Gen 6, the handling on them is altogether different. It's going to be interesting. And then you guys are going to be going into the nighttime too.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going into the nighttime until about 2 minutes ago. So that should be interesting tonight. But yeah, just... handling these cars, they're a lot more of a boaty feel around here at Martinsville, kind of like what I'm used to running the ARCA car here a lot. But yeah, I would definitely prefer this over a Gen 6 any day.
All right, Cole. Well, the best of luck to you tonight there, brother. We'll let you go.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. All right, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay tuned.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise, and the home of the brave. to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's, well, they got a couple guys that have turned into time, but
Yeah, we're back here at Martinsville Speedway, getting ready for tonight's Newark NASCAR Cup Series race, 1987 NASCAR season here at Martinsville Speedway. 175 laps these guys are going to be turning tonight, and right now qualifying is underway, just a couple minutes in, and so far Freddie De La Rosa has got the fastest time with a 20:36. Well, scratch that. John Barry to the top of the board with his 20:30. Pretty good first lap time, honestly, because we've seen faster speeds on the second lap. John Barry putting in a good first lap of qualifying. We'll see if he can improve that on that in the second lap. Not at all. Actually, it stays the same. So he's still on top of the board. Right now, it's him, John Barry, Cole Fralick, Spencer Madden, and Sheldon Locke in the top 5 in qualifying. Of course, coming into tonight's race, Zoltan Herzeg trying to look for 3 straight victories, won the last couple, so he's looking for win number 3 of the season. He's coming in 60 points, and yeah, it's gonna be a good show. Hope you guys in chat are ready to go, excited about tonight's race. 175 laps, and this race can end under the lights. We will see the bumpers being used a lot, and we might see some tempers. That's always something we got to keep an eye out on short track racing.
you know there's going to be some tempers flaring out there tonight.
For
you
sure.
You know it. These guys, you know, man, you hit me in the back. You bumpered me. Man, he put me in the wall. I can hear him already.
That's pretty much the radio communication, yeah.
Yep. Pretty good imitation of it.
Well, a guy that has been impressive to me all season long in this first season is Chad Oxidine. He's the fastest right now in qualifying with that 20:27. And, you know, coming here second in points, I expect him to be really good tonight and maybe hopefully pull off that first career Newark Series win.
Yeah.
But with short track racing, a lot can happen. So 175 laps to be perfect and not get into some chaos.
No. Oh, we still got a few guys out here. Daniel tried it, but he wasn't happy with his starting lap. So, oh wow, you kidding me? Zoltan. Oh, he just plowed into the wall there. These guys are really trying to put the hammer down just as hard as they can to get that pole position.
Yeah, because it's 3 bonus points for winning the pole. That could really make a difference between winning or losing a championship once we get down to the final race of the season at Darlington. So these guys really got to put up a good lap and hopefully have a shot at the pole.
God, what better track to have the season finale at with these cars at Darlington?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God, throwback city right there. You know?
Oh, better way to end it. We got some good tracks coming up too, but qualifying coming to an end right here. And how about this? His his second pole of the season. I'm sorry, it's gonna
Nice.
happen. Oh, whoa, Zoltan with 1 second left.
Yeah.
Hold the phone. Never mind.
Yeah, Zoltan pulled it out.
I about spoke too soon.
Yep. All right, let's get these guys on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Zoltan sneaking it in there at the last second, taking the pole. So congratulations to him with a 20.264. Not too awful far off of Chad Oxendine's. Chad almost had the pole right there. Boy, that would have been ideal for Chad to retake that point lead. So, but we'll see how this works out. So Chad Oxendine will start in second. Anthony Emery, third. John Barry, fourth. Daniel Falkingham in fifth. Freddie D. La Rosa will start sixth place. Cole Freilich in seventh. Spencer Madden starting eighth. Sheldon Lockey ninth. And Bobby Zielinski did make it in, but he did not get in time to take a qualifying time. So he will be the first one without a qualifying time, and he will start in the 10th position. So he is going to start in park, it looks like, Joseph. Go ahead.
Yeah, in row number 6, 11th and 12th, we got Will Klein, and then Aaron Smith will start on his outside. In row number 7, we got Spencer Owens starting 13th with Sean Williams starting in the 14th spot. In row number 8, we got Tom Mercier in 15th and Terrell Baker starting in 16th. Row number 9, we got Jared Darling 17th and Josh Robin in 18th. And in the row number 10, we got Dallas Myhan 19th and Brett Pancari rounding up the top 20. And then starting 21st tonight in dead last is Patrick Colby. 21 drivers for tonight's short track racing here at Martinsville.
Very good. Well, a very nice lap by Zoltan. Now, I was going to say, Joseph, I don't think won't be able to have time to get very many interviews in here tonight because, by the time we look at the wrecks and stuff and we get back live, these guys are going to be right back out on the track,
Not a lot of time, that's for sure.
No.
Especially, doesn't take long to do a few pace laps around here.
Yep. We did do it at Bristol. It had to be short. If we're going to get an interview in, it's got to be really quick and short.
All right, and the cars are rolling off now, getting ready to go. It's going to be 2 pace laps before they get underway. And it looks like, Rudy, Bobby Zielinski is going to start on pit road. So it doesn't look like he's going to start in his 10th starting spot. So he's not going to take any chances early in the going. So probably not a bad move, especially since he's got to start in park. So, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in to MaxSpeedTV tonight on this Tuesday evening here at Martinsville Speedway. 175 laps. It's getting ready to be turned here at the half-mile short track, the Paperclip. Zoltan Herzeg has won the last 2 races this season. Can he make it 3 in a row? And Chad Oxendine, who's come in here second in points, is on his outside. We know somebody that definitely knows how to get short track racing getting underway. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Hopefully you guys in chat are ready to go. TCB, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Joe?
You ready to go short track racing at Martinsville, buddy?
Yeah, I hope everyone's ready to watch. Are you guys ready?
Of course.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. All right, boys, here we are here at Martinsville, the paperclip. Get your paperclips out, because we're getting ready to go right.
Green flag, green flag.
Paperclipping.
All right, the green flag. Oh, and Daniel Falking.
The yellow flag is out.
Turn around.
Already.
Lap 1, turn 1, and again we see Daniel Falkingham having troubles. Thankfully, it doesn't look like he's got major damage at all. I think he just went for a spin, but caution already. Turn 1, lap 1, Rudy.
Yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't surprise me, I mean, these guys they were hard racers. Okay, Falkingham looks like, okay. Oh, he got hit from... Oh, what? You got to be kidding me. I just didn't do that, did I?
Yeah, Daniel Falkingham got hit from behind by Cole Freilich. But, it looked like Anthony Emery did not get going on the start. It looked like he was trying to pull to the inside to get out of the way, and Falkingham went a little bit high, almost made it 3 wide through the middle, and he braked a little early than Cole Freilich expected to. So I think that was just a misunderstanding on the start there. But unfortunately, it cost for Daniel Falkingham early on.
Yep. Oh man, yeah, he is probably not going to be too awful happy about that, I wouldn't think. But I don't know if we can maybe let's ride along here with Cole Fralick. I know we want to try to uh, let's see
Yeah,
what happens here. I don't know if Daniel just broke a little early. It looked like they were
I
going to go 3 wide, and
yeah, I think that he knew that they were going to go 3 wide in the corner. I think he was
yeah,
trying to back out of it, so he braked earlier than what Cole Fralick
yep.
expected him to, and just ran right in the back of him. So just a racing deal, and Falkingham didn't want to take any chances making that move, but he definitely paid the price. But I think he's going to be okay. He didn't really have damage on his car, not too much. I think he's going to be all right, but he's got a long way to go to get back up to the front.
Yeah, and these cars, aerodynamics do not mean anything here tonight. So the damage on the body of that car is not going to mean a thing. It's what's internal. As long as it didn't affect the internal part of it, or anything like that, got into the steering or something like that. But so Zoltan does lead the first couple of laps. So we'll see if we get back to green here pretty quick. And
Well, it looks
Chad
like-
Oxendine.
Well, it looks like the running order is kind of messed up. You see Zoltan is still the race leader, but he's got a few cars ahead of him. I wonder if a few of those cars didn't cross the line before that first caution came out. So they're going to have to do some organizing for the restart here before we go back green.
I see Bobby Zielinski already left. He's got the Coca-Cola series tonight, so we wish him the best of luck in that. He has not been having the season, I think, I haven't been watching the races too well, but I haven't really been hearing a lot about Bobby winning much over there this season. What's going on? Have you been paying attention to that, Joseph?
Just a season that it's starting off a little bit slow. It's not like what we expect to see early on from him, but he always picks back up in the second half. So I think he's gonna be all right. But Rudy, I mean, again, pace laps don't take long around here. We're about to go back racing right here.
Here we go. Pace Parkhead's in. Zoltan can go at any time right now. He's kind of waiting until he gets the heck out of this corner because, boy, you don't want to power it down in the corner. And there we go.
Green, green, green.
And I'll just for a note here, Joseph, I seen John did give him a little bit more gear here because the gear that they were running was topping out, was redlining on the straightaway. So he gave them a little bit more gear here so they won't have to shift.
Yeah, and these drivers were wondering if about the shifting because they did some practice laps around here, and they pretty much had the shift. But yeah, John increased the gearing to hopefully avoid that. So far, I think it's working out to their favors.
Chad Oxendine, Anthony Emery sitting in third. How about John Barry now, fourth place? Looking good.
Yeah, doing a very good job this season. Coming in here third in the points. He's been consistent, a couple of top fives, and he's finished in the top 10 in all except for one race.
Caution,
so
yellow flag.
Got a caution.
Oh, yeah, here we go in the back.
Oh, Tom Mercier. Something him and looks like maybe Will Klein.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of those
go back
drivers.
And take a look here.
He's got Sheldon Lockie behind him.
Maybe Falkingham's there.
Maybe there was contact, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right here. Mercier, low side. Oh, he got really loose coming out of the corner there. I think I went back a little too far, so bear with me a minute here, folks. I forgot. I had that set on a minute. Falkingham comes up on the inside of him. But that's not what it was. Yeah, I think you were right. Looks like maybe Sheldon Lockie. Boy, Sheldon's all out of shape right there. And it almost looks like Tom Mercier is trying to block him or something. Oh, no, he just lost
it on his own. Yeah.
Oh, man.
He definitely lost on his own. I think he went in too deep going into one, and when he hit the brakes, he knew he was going in too high. He hit the brakes, and it just locked up, went around.
Oh, there was no contact, though. And right now, it looks like Sheldon he come to pit road earlier, but now Tom Mercier, he's gonna have to start at the back of the field because he did stop and get some fresh rubber on that car. I forgot to look. How many sets of tires do they got here tonight? Probably
They only got 3 tonight.
3?
That's the lowest we've seen so far this season. But You know, honestly, I don't feel like the tires are going to meet. I mean,
No.
surprisingly to me, too much here. You would
Yeah.
think they wear out a pretty good amount here, but they really don't. I think
Mhm.
I think the only thing they got to worry about is keeping their tempers in check. That's for sure.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Well, I don't know. We'll try to squeeze in an interview here when we can, folks, to try to get a word with anybody to see what the racing's like out there. But I'm sure the lights are probably going to go out right now, and we're going to head back to green. Yep, they're out. So that's how quick we go back to green, Joseph. Don't take any time at all, man.
Oh, absolutely not. Which means it's not a lot of time for us to just take a breath around here
Yeah.
too.
That's right. I love it. I love it
Oh,
that
yeah.
way. It's exciting, you know. You don't have a dull moment.
That's for sure. Well, we're about to go back to the restart on lap 14. About to complete the second caution. Zoltan Herzeg, the race leader. Chad Oxendine second. Anthony Emery third. John Berry fourth. And Freddie De La Rosa rounds out the top five. The pace truck peels off. And we're waiting for the green flag to drop.
Green flag,
Here we
green
go.
flag.
Green flag back in the air. And look at Anthony Emery already peeking to the inside of Chad
Yeah.
Oxendine for the second spot.
I wondered when he was going to try that. He's been kind of holding back a little bit.
Oh, Chad Oxendine got a good run on that outside, though.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be definitely hard to pass. And you said it. You said it the best earlier. You know, before the race started, that sometimes we're going to have to see some of these guys possibly get to the bumper of them and give them a little love tap there. And boy, Freddie D just drove around John
Yeah,
Berry.
I was just watching that. He got a good run off turn 4. He didn't even have to use the bumper
Yeah.
going in the 1. He had such a good run coming off turn 4 and was able to get underneath John before heading into the corner. And so he had the advantage, and he got right by John. So he watched for Freddie up in the 4th spot.
Well, Joseph, don't look now, but Daniel Falkingham is coming.
Oh, yeah, you know, he's fired up after spinning out on lap 1, turn 1. He's up
Yep.
to the 11th spot. He's right there on the back bumper of Spencer Owens, trying to crack into the top 10 again.
Yeah, it would be good. I think he needs this right now to get back into the top 10 to kind of give him a little bit more of a confidence boost, because I think after that spin, that kind of knocked the wind out of his sails a little bit right there.
Just a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think he's trying to stay calm, cool, collected right now. You know, it's a long race. You got to keep your emotions in check at a racetrack like this. So he's just got to be patient, just calm down. And I know he's still got a fast race car, but man, I tell you what, he's driving it because he got a little bit loose coming off
Yeah.
the corner there.
Well, he caught that curb that I was talking about there in turn 2. Coming out of turn 2, he caught the curb, and that it just unloaded the back of that car. It unloads the front and the back. It does not help you turn. It slows you down.
You know, he's aggressive early on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, back up front, Volkian with about a half a second lead now over Chad Oxendine. Chad not letting him get away. You see that?
Oh, yeah, Chad. You know, Chad's done a very good job staying within the leaders all season long. I
Yeah.
know he just hasn't picked up that win yet, but I know his time is coming. It could, I keep saying it, it's coming, it's coming. Oh, we got a spin off turn 4. Spencer Madden has gone around. Oh, and gets hit by Cole Froelich.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, no.
Oh, watch out, guys.
Oh, my gosh. That was crazy what he did right there, that spin around.
Yeah, right in front of Tom Mercier. We're going to go back
Oh.
and take a look to see what happened with Spencer, because he was running in the 6th spot at the time
Yeah.
of his spin.
That nice, beautiful Coca-Cola car. Oh, he got a little help from Cole Froelich.
Oh, by Cole Froelich. So Cole, that's a couple times already.
Oh.
He's turned somebody. And then who was that coming to his outside? That was Sean Williams trying to
Oh.
get by him and just got nailed by Cole
Yep.
Froelich. Spencer Owens somehow avoided him. But
Wow.
my
And
goodness.
then this is where Cole spins it around right in front of Tom Mercier. It was a good thing Tom Mercier stopped right there, or he would have got into Cole again. Oh my gosh, man, I'm telling you. These guys are driving pretty wild here tonight.
A little bit wild early on, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get a word in with, let's see. I gotta look for him. All right, there he is. I would love to talk to Chad Oxendine, see what he thinks about his race car.
Yeah.
Chad, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Gotcha. How's it going today?
We're doing pretty well, man. Of course, you're staying away from the chaos. It's all in the bag. That's a thing. It's still early on in the race. What have you felt with the race car early on?
Yeah, so far, I mean, feels pretty good. It's hard to tell with these short runs. Like to get a little bit longer run in to really see what we got. But so far, so good. Car's handling pretty good. We'll see what happens here when it gets a little darker out. So I know the track's going to cool down and all that stuff yet. So long way to go.
Yeah, definitely a long way to go, but what we've seen all season long is your consistency, and
Yes.
you come in here second in points. If you have another good run tonight, you could come out here with the points lead once again, heading into Milwaukee next week. So best of luck to you, Chad, and hopefully you can find some more speed, maybe somehow get around Zoltan Herzeg, hold the guys off behind you, and maybe get that first win this season.
Yeah, I sure would love to. I've been knocking on the door here the past few weeks, so just got to find a little more speed. Zoltan's pretty quick, so we'll see what we can do here. But you never know. We got a lot of strategy ahead and pit stops and everything, so a lot can happen yet. But hopefully we can finish her off out front for a change.
All right, sounds good, Chad. Good luck out there.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy the race.
We will.
You said it the best there, Joseph, earlier about his consistency. And, you know, the couple drivers that we've been seeing that consistency out of here in the late here is him and John Barry. As the pace truck heads in, let's see what John Barry can do to get back up there. He is inside the top 5. That's as far as he's been. So, all right, Zoltan going to bring him to the green. And the green flag
Green,
is
green,
back
green.
in the air.
And once again, another good restart. Oh man, flew further back. These guys getting crazy back here, trying to make some moves. How about Daniel Falkham back there?
yeah.
Oh my goodness, he picked up, what, 2 spots right there? In that
Yeah.
corner. He is wasting no time. He's right now running in the 7th spot. So I
Man,
watch out
he's
for him.
coming.
He's hot.
Yep, he's coming.
But
I've been
I want-
saying that.
Yeah, for sure. I want to get back to about Chad Oxendine just a little bit. You know,
Yep.
of course, great attitude. You know, coming into the season, he's a rookie in this series. You know, he's a rookie
Yeah.
in Newark. Has done a very good job. He is definitely proven himself this season. He has reached higher expectations than I expected him when he first came into the series and stuff. But you know, every week I just love to watch him even more and more, and I just hope he gets that victory pretty soon. It could be tonight, but he's just shown some great speed and just not, you know, not a lot of pressure on his back, that's for sure. He knows what he's doing, but he's just got to get that first win. I'm going to tell you this, Ree, if he gets that win, you watch out for him because he's going to get some more right after that.
Oh yeah, you bet. Yeah, that will definitely boost his confidence right off the chart, and see what he can do with that. But right behind him, Anthony Emery's keeping the pressure on him there. He had a couple close calls there, really close to the back bumper, but he did not touch him. I'll tell you.
I tell you what, who's pretty close to his back bumper is Freddie, right there in the
Yeah.
4th spot.
I know
That's another guy I watch out for in the long runs as well. He, you know, he's been pretty good. He's got to win this season. As a matter of fact, Freddie, again, he's got that 1 win this season back at Rockingham, but so far he seems to be pretty good early on as he's right there on the back bumper of Anthony.
Well, it's kind of funny because, you know, I remember John putting on the Facebook page there that he had upped the gear a little bit so they wouldn't have to shift. But guess what? Anthony Emery is shifting.
Well, I mean, I feel it's helps someone. I don't think lap times have made a difference between
Right.
shifting or not. I think it's just based on what these drivers are comfortable with. Are they comfortable
Yeah.
with just shifting or just going all 4th gear all around this racetrack? So I think it's just a driver's preference for tonight, but it is definitely better than what the default gearing is. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Anthony Emery, obviously he's more comfortable with the shifting.
Yep, and John Barry's shifting too. So I don't know. I'm going to ride
Oh,
along
and
here.
Anthony Emery just got turned by Freddie.
Oh no!
Caution,
Oh,
yellow
no.
flag.
Watch out, guys.
That's what we were afraid of right there. Just what we were watching a minute ago. Close quarters right there. Let's see what happened here.
obviously there was contact going in the 3, and we've seen it a couple of laps before. Freddie just sending it into the corners, trying to get to the back bumper of Anthony. So this is not honestly a surprise to me, but I think Freddie pushed it a little bit too much this time around.
Yeah.
And right there, just got into the back of him, got a little too close, spins Anthony
Man.
around. Thankfully, he does not hit anything, just a quick spin, and everybody else avoids.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer right there for Anthony. I know he's probably not going to be too happy about that, but
Oh, no.
you know, I mean, you can see we're going to watch here. Looking back on Freddie, he just comes up, he just drives it into the corner just a little too deep and gets into the back of Anthony Embry right there. So not really a hard hit. I don't believe it did any damage to him or anything. No damage.
Not at all. He's fine.
Yeah, it was just a tap. You know?
The only thing he's not fine about is he's going to be in the rear of the field, and he's got a long way to
Yeah.
go. That's for sure.
Well, he better hustle to get off a pit road ahead of and stay on the lead lap here. He's not gonna. Whoa.
Yeah, these pit stops are a little bit slower with these
Yeah.
cars.
He's probably gonna. He might go a lap down.
Well,
No,
before
he's
we,
away. He's away. Okay, he's good. That
before
was
we
close.
go back, yeah, right. Before we go back green, let's see if we can get a quick word in with John Barry. John, you got a copy?
Yes, do, Joseph.
All right, man. 36 laps in the books. How's the car feeling right now?
That's all right. These cars are like, you had to shift in them, and I hate that so much. You shouldn't be shifting in a short track, but yeah, here we are going out in the third gear. So, yeah, I'm just getting killed off the corner because the guys in front of me, they can shift. I mean, I can as well, but they're just doing it better than I can, so I'm kind of behind on the 8th ball on that. Other than that, the car, it's honestly, this is probably the easiest car I've ever driven to Martinsville, so that's probably why I'm up here.
I
Well,
thought you
hopefully-
upped the gears so you guys didn't have to shift.
We did. We still have to shift.
So
This
I-
is,
yeah.
yeah, the third gear is too long.
All right, sounds good, John. Well, hopefully you could stay up there, man. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer for Anthony. Ah, God.
All right.
Well, he's going to be restarting in 15th because a few of the other guys in the back stopped there. Aaron Smith, Brett McCary, Tom Mercier, Will Klein. But everybody's
Green,
still on
green,
lap,
green.
and we are back to green.
Look at back there for 5th. Daniel Falkin making
Yeah.
another move. He's cracked the top 5.
Whoa, passing Terrell Baker. Terrell's
Terrell
making
having
some good progress, coming from
Yeah.
16th to 6th.
Yeah, definitely some good progress. A lot of spots made up, so that's pretty good on Terrell. So I watch out for him. He's been pretty good early on.
Yep, man, I can't believe this Daniel Falkingham, man. You can tell that damage is not affecting the speed of that car whatsoever.
Oh, not at all. At short tracks, that's not going to hurt the handling at all. So he's just all right. The only thing about Daniel Falkin right now, he's fired up. He's
Yeah.
like, beep, beep, get out of my way.
Yep.
Oh, here comes Freddie ahead.
Freddie drives it into the corner
Oh,
deep
wow.
again. You don't want to get into the side of the
He
league
is-
owner.
He is definitely not afraid of driving it into the
Nope.
corners deep. That's for sure. We've seen it early on. Of course, it didn't work out to Anthony Emery's favor, but
Oh, my
for
gosh.
Freddie. And now look, Daniel Falkham's going to take advantage of it and maybe get by John Barry as well.
Yeah, John's up on the high side, can't get back to the bottom right now, and he's kind of trapped up there. I think I would just let Daniel go so I could get back to the bottom, because here comes Terrell. Terrell sticks his nose in there now. Oh, man,
not
luckily
yet.
John got in there, but here comes
Well,
Terrell again.
no, here comes Terrell. Terrell's like, if you're going to get back to the bottom, I got to get around you first.
Yeah, no kidding.
How about another driver moving up? How about Spencer Owens? He's
Yep.
moved up a few spots. He's sitting there in the 7th spot, same as Jared Darling behind him. So we got
Yeah.
a couple of drivers that started outside the top 10 is moving up.
Yeah, Jared, he said he wasn't really too sure how he was going to do here last week when we talked to him. He just wasn't too sure. He said, I'm just not that good at short track racing, but you couldn't prove that by me. I think he's doing excellent out here right now.
Yeah, not too bad right now. He's trying to get around Spencer Owens. This is for the 7th spot. I think he's easily going to take it, but yeah, moving up early on, and he looks like he's got a fast car. There's Cole Freilich, who is overcoming a spin. And look who's back there, further back. How about Anthony Emery? He's back in the top 10, and he's looking for nice. So there's another driver that's fired up and ready to get back to the front.
You don't think we'll see any retaliatory on Freddie D, do you?
You never know. We're at a short track, Rudy.
Oh, man, my screen went black. Sorry.
Oh, man, I just got a little bit loose. You know what? I sent it into the corner too hard. That's...
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
That wouldn't surprise me. Or at least give him a little bumper like, hey, I'm here. You better get out of my way now.
Yeah, no kid.
Turn me again.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got
get
a caution.
Speaking
Sean Williams going around.
Speaking of getting turned, Sean Williams, it looks like just a quick turnaround. No harm, no foul. I would hope not.
See what happened here. I don't know if there was somebody got into him or not there. Spencer Madden's right behind him.
He's got Dallas Myhan in front of him.
Yeah. Might have been something with Dallas. Yeah, Dallas got out of shape right there. Slammed the wall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Come down. Yep.
Oh, man, and Sean Williams nowhere to go. Oh, Dallas hit that inside wall pretty good.
Sean didn't.
Yeah, Sean avoided that. That was pretty good on him, but Dallas Myhan, he's got to have a good bit of damage on that car.
Yeah, I would think, on that left front corner, man, he took a hard hit. He's coming in to get that assessed to see how much damage it is. That holy smoke. Well, we still got about the top 7 have not come to pit road yet.
Yeah, it seems like, again, tires not really mean much, but they're trying to stretch it out on fuel as much as possible. Try and have less pit stops, which is probably going to be a good call. As long as the cautions play to their favor, maybe it might be a good call.
Well, let's get a word in with Jared Darling. Jared, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, we're seeing you march up through the field pretty good here. I know you said last week you weren't sure how you would do at a short track like this. I think you're doing really well.
Yeah, and another league I run, we actually raced here last week, so I got a little bit of practice in, so that kind of helped for sure. I like how the car drives here. It's pretty nice. So, yeah, we're trying to keep the fenders on and stay out of trouble and get our way up to the front here, but I think, Cole and Anthony behind me, they're a little fast, but, they're wanting to push and go. I'll let them go. We're just trying to get to lap 175 and go for it towards the end.
Are you shifting?
I'm not yet. I haven't tried it. I think some of the leaders are.
Yeah,
but I haven't tried shifting yet. It seems like it's probably faster though. But
yeah, John. I thought John posted that that he put a tall enough gear in it. You guys wouldn't have to, but he said it seems to be that shifting is it seems to be a little bit better when you're shifting. So a little heads up for you there, Jared.
Oh,
we'll let you go.
If we get a little bit of a green flag run, I might give it a shot, see how it goes. But yeah, all right. Thanks.
All right. Good luck. Well, Zoltan's led all the laps so far.
Yeah,
49 of them. Man.
Yeah, I mean, ever since those couple wins, he's just been hot, and not surprising to see that tonight. Well, pace car is going to pull off here, pace truck. We're going to complete lap 50, going into lap 51. Herzeg, Oxidine, De La Rosa, Falkium, Barry rounding out the top 5. Here we go. And
green flag.
Here. Everybody gets through turn 1 pretty nicely.
Falkingham up to 4th. He's moving.
Oh, watch him. He'll get by Freddie pretty soon. With the way his car's been. Oh, and now Freddie turns Chad Oxidine.
The yellow flag is out.
Gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
Watch out, please, guys. Oh, man.
Holy smoke. Let's go back and take a look at that.
Again, Freddie drives it into the corner too deep. Just threw it in there, and this time he turned Chad Oxidine around. Man, oh, man.
He's getting a lot of pressure from Falkingham behind him. I don't know if that's like a mental factor there or something. He thinks he's got to go harder or what. Yeah, wow, that was a pretty good hit too.
That was a pretty good hit. I don't think it was because of pressure from Falkingham. I mean, I've seen Freddie pretty much every lap just driving into the corners so deep that he's about run into the back of people. Got in the back of Anthony
Wow.
Emery earlier, and now this time Chad Oxendine. Thankfully, Chad avoids damage or getting hit, but man, a tough break for a guy that's coming in here second in points, trying to look for the points lead after tonight. He's in early troubles.
Dang, man, I'm telling you. Well, guy, we don't get to talk to a lot. Where is he at? Will, there he is. I got him. Will Klein, you got a copy.
Hello.
How you doing, Will?
We're okay. We're just hanging out.
Oh, are you pitting?
Yeah, I'm on pit road.
You already made your pit stop. Well,
Awkward,
anyhow,
right?
how's the race going so far for you?
I don't know. I'm just hanging out. Kind of down a drink or two, hanging out, chill night. I don't know. I'm just avoiding the wrecks. It's been fun.
Well,
There you go.
That's not a bad thing. There's been quite a few spins out there. We've been seeing guys getting into the back of one another. I know there's different braking points, different throttle points, but golly, man, we've been seeing these guys send it into the corners and taking out the opponent ahead of them. So I hope that doesn't happen to you, Will.
I'll try and keep myself out of a spot to where that doesn't happen. But if it does, oh well. It's Martinsville. You can only control so much of your destiny.
Right. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Will.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Man, he sounds relaxed. That's
Yep.
for sure. I don't know how you can be relaxed at a track like Martinsville.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it. You wouldn't mind, give us a subscribe there. Click that subscribe button. That helps out the channel. And give the video a thumbs up. That helps out the league. They really appreciate that. Pace truck is in. We're ready to go back green. Zoltan and Daniel Falkingham now in second. And there
Green,
goes
green,
Zoltan.
green.
Green flags in the air. We're back underway.
Oh, look at behind, John. Well,
Yeah.
John did take a look to the inside,
Yes, he did.
but I don't think he knew. I don't think he thought that was going to be enough, so he peeked in behind Freddie again. But now he's got Terrell Baker all over his back bumper.
I see that. Yeah, things have changed up here a little bit now, but I'm going to tell you what, Anthony Emery is back inside the top 10, and he is coming.
And looking for more. Oh, he gave the bumper a little bit to Cole Frelick, saying, "Get out of my way."
Yep. Well, you said that was going to happen tonight.
Block him.
Yeah, you said that was going to happen tonight, and it's happening right now.
It's definitely happening, that's for sure. You know, the sun's going down, the lights are coming on, it's about to get dark. That means the bumpers are going to pick up even more.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Look at that right there. Anthony Emery just, man, keeping the pressure on. Back up front, Zoltan got the same issue here with Daniel Falkingham. Falkingham's made a good recovery after that, well, I was on lap 1 where he got spun.
Oh, yeah, he's done a fantastic job recovering from that. Back up to second. He's still got something for Zoltan. Of course, I would love to see between these two drivers, Herzeg and Falkingham, see what their cars are like in the long run, who's better and who's not. So hopefully we get that, but you never know with Martinsville.
Yep. Well, Daniel has yet to come to pit road, so you know, and that was probably a good thing. He probably, if he would have come to pit road, he might have had some actual damage that he may have had to get fixed. But I think actually, if you don't fix that damage, you get a black flag, don't you? I mean, you get a meatball flag.
I think he's all right. It's not really it's just cosmetic damage. It's not really anything required. I think he's gonna be all right.
Yep.
Wow, we got some battling back here. How about where Terrell Baker, Cole Frelick, Anthony Emery is at?
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys are battling pretty good.
I'll tell you what, Terrell's looking pretty strong right at the moment.
Yeah, until right now. Anthony Emery just got fired in the 7th spot.
Anthony up to 7th. He's working the field pretty good though. I gotta give it to him. You know, he's making as almost as good a recovery as Daniel Falkingham had made. You know, you can only pick and choose here and there to try to make that pass without getting into somebody. So we'll watch Anthony. And see
Caution,
if we can
yellow flag.
get a caution. Will
Yeah,
Klein. Oh, Will Klein.
Oh yeah, Will Klein got around. We just talked to him about hopefully he doesn't get in a position where somebody behind him turns him around. We're about to see if he did get turned around by somebody. This is in turn 1 and 2.
Well, looks like he was okay here. Now Dallas Myhand is right behind him, so I don't know. Yep, Dallas got into the back of him. Oh my gosh!
And these guys were laying back far, just staying out of trouble right now. And that Dallas, you know, you never say whether you're in the front, middle of the pack, or in the back. You know, something can always happen. Can always get hit from behind anywhere. Well, for Will Klein, he did in turn 1.
Well, we may see these guys come into pit road here maybe in another 30 laps, maybe, I would say. I would say they probably can, with the fuel and everything, they can probably go to at least lap 90.
Well, right now, John Berry, Freddie De La Rosa, who else? I saw Chad Oxtein, Aaron Smith come down pit road, so we've got a few takers that was running up towards the front on pit road.
Yeah.
See if we could get a quick word with Daniel, see how he feels. Daniel, you got a copy?
Hey, how we doing?
Well, doing pretty good. I know you're doing a lot better than what happened on the first lap. Got turned around first lap, first corner, but ever since then, man, you've made a huge recovery. You're back up to second, trying to chase down Zoltan Herzeg. How's the car right now?
Well, it's definitely better than what it was on lap 1 when we get dumped by the same guy who's dumped 3 people in this race. But yeah, anyways, other than that, it's been pretty good. I mean, I don't know, a lot of people are, I guess, trying to shift, because I guess with this car, you've been trying to shift a lot, but we've been playing around with the gears a lot throughout the week, and I guess we figured out where we don't have to shift. Personally, I'm not a fan of shifting to Martinsville. I mean, there's a few places I like shifting, but just at a short track like this, I just don't like it. So right now, I mean, I'm pretty good so far, but Zoltan is just freaking, I don't know, he's friggin' flying. So we gotta hopefully figure something out to maybe stick with him.
Well, as long as you got not the guy behind you, I want to give you a little hint who's behind you that's turning you around on lap 1. Doesn't get to that gets to your back bumper again, turns you around. I think you're going to be okay, and maybe, hopefully, we can see you chase down Zoltan. Well, good luck out there, man, and hopefully you can keep the car straight and not get turned around again.
I appreciate it, Joe.
Yeah. Well, pace truck heads the pit road. We're ready to go back green. Well, I'll tell you, we just got barely enough time to talk to somebody real quick. So, and Zoltan's leading the most laps. He's got 67. He's 68.
Green flag, green flag.
The line under his belt. So led the most all the laps so far.
Whoa! Look at that! Back there for third. Anthony Emery almost jumped the start. He almost got by Cole Freilich. I think Cole did not get going, and Anthony Emery almost passed him before the start-finish line. If you do that, you get black flag. Thankfully, Anthony Emery hit the brakes before making that happen, and he's going to be all right.
And he makes the pass on Cole Freilich. I think Cole's is right now, well, he did come to pit road, I guess, earlier and did get some fresh tires, but man, with that, quite a bit of damage on that car. He could be having a little bit of a tire issue right now. And I think that might be causing him some problems, but the good thing is now there's a car between him and Daniel Falkingham.
That's for sure. Falkingham loves that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I tell you a guy that's been doing really good. I just noticed it just now. How about Patrick Colby up in 6th? You know, he started dead last, and all of a sudden he's up in the 6th spot. He is definitely hauling the mail right now.
Oh yeah.
Right there on Terrell.
Yep, and then Brett Bancari into the mix here too. Brett came from almost dead last, 20th. And we got the guys that pitted now, Don Berry, Freddie D. These guys, Freddie D just drove around Spencer Madden like he was standing still. And that's the difference. Spencer's not been to pit road yet today, so that's the difference in tire right there. Don Berry just got by him.
Spencer Madden got turned around early on. Been trying to recover since then. Haven't recovered as much as Daniel Falkingham and Anthony Emery has, but he's been trying. But he's on those old tires. He's falling back now. There's Chad Oxtein getting back around him.
Yep. You guys were working back toward the front here, but Nobody's been able to have anything for Zoltan. He's out there. Well, I'm not even going to say it. Clean air doesn't mean a thing here. You know?
Oh, for sure.
And it doesn't mean anything on these cars either.
Oh, definitely not. I tell you what, who's holding this field up right now is Cole Freilich on those tires, because he is. Anthony Emery has pulled away, but look at this traffic that he is holding up. I mean, Terrell Baker's there, Patrick Colby. Terrell is wanting to get by him. See, he's trying to use the bumper to try to get to his inside, get by him. Whoa, Patrick!
Sheldon Locke got into.
I'm sorry, yeah. And look at Freddie after making that pit stop on those fresh tires. And he went up high that time.
Yeah, it looked like he
too deep.
Yep. That car almost stepped out on him, and that cost him a few positions. Man, Terrell, look at this. How he can close up, and he's getting some good runs off the corner.
He's got better tires than Cole Freilich. He really wants to get around him, trying to use the bumper, but just haven't been able to. And I guarantee you, he's not the only one that's irritated right now, because he's got Sheldon Locke on his back bumper. He wants to get by Cole Freilich before.
There he goes.
The bumper there.
He didn't hit him.
Either
no, he didn't touch him.
Okay,
I
was just. Yeah.
I think Cole just said, you know what, man, I can't keep riding like this, because these guys are way faster than me.
Either that, or Terrell put a lot of pressure on him. Didn't touch it, but they put a lot of pressure. Man, look at up ahead now. Look at Sheldon Locke.
Sheldon Locke gets around.
Oh man, this is good racing right here. Everybody's all bunched up. They're all over the place, Rudy.
And
Oxendine just turned Chad Oxendine around.
No caution though.
Yellow flag.
There it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, poor Chad, man. He's just been an innocent victim, just trying to stay out of trouble, and he's the one getting the worst end of it. For Cole, that's the third driver he has turned around.
It's Martinsville punching bag here tonight.
Let's see, going into one, but everybody is bunched up here. You know, like nobody can go anywhere. And right there,
Yep, Cole Freilich got into the back of him just a touch. It doesn't take much to spin these things, you know.
It does not, for sure. And look at, man, everybody trying to avoid Chad. Man, good job there. But poor Chad was making up some good ground, but now he's going to have to make up that ground again.
Well, he'll be all right. He'll be able to be at the back end of the field. Now, the wave around should be Jared Darling. Now, I don't know if he is going to get a wave around, but he is a lap down. Yes, he is getting a wave around now. So, all right, very good. So he'll be back on the lead lap. So it'll be him and Chad Oxendine at the back of the field.
The driver,
not letting him by here.
Man, we'll see. Well, driver, I want to talk to you real quick. How about Sheldon Locke?
Zoltan, come to pit road.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Well, honestly, if he pits right now, he can make it all the way on fuel. But, they've gone, 81 laps now on those tires. So it's like, it's probably not a bad call to pit right now. Daniel Falkham stays out, and so is a few others.
Well, Chad Oxendine also pitted, so that will put Chad a lap down now. So, bummer. Well, but the good news is Daniel Falkingham does get that bonus point for leading a lap, Joseph. So, as he continues to march, he's got himself into the top 10 in points now. He's worked really, really diligently to get into that top 10. We know every week. He started out this season, it was just absolutely horrible. We've never seen Daniel Falkingham have such an upsetted season like he's had this season. But he is really determined to turn that around, and maybe we might see him get to victory lane tonight.
Oh, he's hungry for victory, that's for sure. Again, it's just, like you said, it's just unlikely we've seen him have the struggles he has at the beginning of at the first half of the season. After this race, we're hitting the second half of the season. Speaking of the second half of the season, we got some good tracks coming up on the schedule. How about next Tuesday night? We head to Milwaukee for a mile and a half, right? It's Milwaukee Mile, right? Yeah. So we're heading to the Milwaukee next Tuesday night. And how about 2 weeks from tonight, the Dega Duels? Two Talladega races, 2 30 lappers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh man, Talladega Duel is going to be exciting in 2 weeks from tonight, and then 3 weeks from tonight. How about only a quarter-mile racetrack, Rudy? 5 flags. So we got some
Oh,
interesting. We got different varieties of different size racetracks we're heading to in the next few weeks. And that's all right here on MaxSpeedTV at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday nights.
Get him going here, Joseph.
All right, lap 84 about to be completed. Lap 84. Whoa, Daniel Foggy, I'm not waiting.
Green flag, green flag.
He went early. Green flag back in the air.
He pretty much had to because he knows he's got to get away from Anthony Emery. You know?
I don't blame him, that's for sure.
Yeah, Anthony he is determined to get to that front. And, I mean, what a comeback for both of them drivers. That's been amazing to see those guys come back as much as they have.
Man, he just took off, and he definitely, rightfully so. But yeah, right there, he's staying in the race lead with Anthony Emery second. I tell you, a driver that's running in the 6th spot, Brett Picari, doing a fantastic job. And surprisingly, Rudy, coming into tonight's race, he's done all the races this season. He only has 5 incidents. Like 5 incidents is his. He's been a very.
Uh-oh. Not again.
Anthony Emery getting by Daniel.
Hell, my internet blinked out.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
All
okay
right.
now, but it blinked out there for a second.
Well,
that seems like it's getting to be a thing every night now.
Well, while that's been going on, Anthony Emery did take over the race lead from Daniel Falkham, and now Sheldon Lockie is right there on Daniel Falkham. See if he can get around him for second, but not so fast. Here comes John Berry. Take a look to the inside.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. He was there, wasn't he? I thought for sure he was going to try to give old Sheldon Lockie the bumper right there.
He might still do that. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, man, Sheldon just caught that curve, and look who's right behind him, Freddie D. Freddie has dumped 3 people here tonight. I can't say that Freddie's not apt from doing that, because we have seen him do that many times. But yeah, here he goes. John's just gonna let him go. Like, hey, get away from me.
Really, you're throwing in a little fire at Freddie a little bit, huh?
Oh no, he knows I'm just joking with him.
Well, he's definitely an aggressive driver,
yes.
but it's worked out good for him for the most part, that's for sure. He just got around John Berry for the 4th spot, and now trying to chase down Sheldon Lockie. How about Terrell Baker right there on the back bumper of John?
Yeah, Terrell's just been absolutely exceptional tonight. I hope he stays there or moves forward. I mean, you know, boy, he just gave the bumper to John Berry right there. Oh man, be careful there, Terrell. You don't want to take out the league owner.
Yeah, I mean for Terrell. Also for Terrell, he's got no top 5s, no top 10s. This has not been the season he's been winning. Remember, he got suspended for 2 races earlier in the season after confrontation with Tyler Descharme out at Rockingham, and he's down to 36th in points coming into this tonight's race. Not the season he's wanting to forget, but remember, he's in a couple of weeks, he's got the Talladega Duels coming up. We've seen him been pretty good at restricted plate racing, so we could definitely watch out for him there. But he's got to get through Martinsville, he's got to get through Milwaukee first, and hopefully he can have some good results for both those races.
And then to remind everybody about a driver that we have seen sneak through and grab wins, Will Klein, definitely one we will be watching when we get to the Talladega Duel, because how many times have we seen that guy restart in 10th, and there's a wreck on the last lap, he slips through the middle and grabs the win. So definitely one we will be watching when we get to the Talladega Duels in 2 weeks.
I'll tell you what, back up front, Anthony Emery has pulled away quite a bit ahead of Falkham. Falkham has just not been able to go on the short run. We'll see what it's like in the long run if we stay in the long run, because Sheldon Lockie and Freddie is just right there on his back bumper. Sheldon had a run a couple of times, but not been able to take the advantage. Oh, but he might have to go pretty soon, because Freddie is right there.
Well, one thing I've noticed is Daniels, according to my statistics here, still has not been to pit road. So
That's
he
true.
is the only one out there that has not been to pit road, and he's still running pretty good.
Well, that could also be what's causing him not to stay right there with Anthony Emery, too. He's just on the older tires, but maybe once after he does pit, hopefully he can be on those better tires. How about Freddie trying to make a move for third?
I thought he had Sheldon right there, but he didn't.
He will
there
right
he got
here.
him. Yep. Sheldon went really high in the corner there, and that allowed Freddie to get by, so. And knowing Freddie, if he gets there to Daniel, he could, well, he might just give him the bumper to get by him. I don't know the way he's been running tonight. Oh, no, he got way out of shape.
Wow, Freddie drove it in way too deep, and John Berry gets back by him, so Sheldon Lucky. And how about the guy we haven't mentioned his name at all tonight? How about Aaron Smith up to 6?
I was just going to say, he just got into the picture right now.
It's not
Very good.
Not hard to find a bright yellow car, that's for sure.
No, that ugly yellow, you know?
Banana color, for God's sakes, lemons,
He couldn't
unbelievable.
have picked a different color than that.
Well, I tell you what, it works for night races because, again, it's not hard to find him even when it's dark on the racetrack.
I mean, there's like 1.3 million different colors in the world, and he has to pick yellow. Come on.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, 1.3 or 1.4 million different colors.
We'll go with that, right? Oh, Freddie,
Yeah.
wow, just shoves John Berry up the racetrack. He shoved himself up the racetrack. Aaron
Whoa.
Smith now trying to get by Freddie for 4th. John falling back a couple spots because here comes Terrell Baker. John still going backwards.
Oh my gosh, what's
That's
going
Zoltan
on?
there.
Yeah, Zoltan's coming alive now. He's got them fresh tires on that car. Wow, man, this is where the action is, right back here.
Oh, it's
tell you
picking up now. We're in the second half of man. We're in the
Terrell
second
got
half.
into the wall.
Yeah, we're in the second half of this race, so the adrenaline and the aggression is picking up. There's no patience coming about now.
Yep. Well, technically, Zoltan has not clinched the most laps led. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to do my math. No. He would have had to do about another 90, 10, about another 7 or 8 laps. He would have had to lead about another 7, 8, or 8 laps, and he would have clinched the most laps led tonight.
I do like that number, 90-10, right? Yeah, good math, right? Math's hard. I get it. You know.
No, I used to be so good at.
My math ain't that great.
Oh, I used to be so good at math, and man, I've lost it. I'm just getting old.
It happens.
Yep.
Oh man, I tell you what.
Look at this Balkingham closing up on Anthony Emery.
Yeah, maybe he's better on the long run. We do have a long run here, and he's definitely showing it.
Well, let's ride along with Daniel here for a minute.
See what he does in turn
Daniel
3.
Daniel is not shifting.
He is not shifting. He's definitely 4th gear all the way around.
Yep.
But
Anthony Emery, let's ride along with Anthony here.
Caution,
He's
yellow flag.
Caution.
Oh, we got a caution. Yep. Who is it? Terrell Baker.
Oh, Terrell.
No
Man,
way.
He's had a good night until this point.
Oh, TCB. And he looks like he hit the wall there.
Oh.
I think he's just really burning his tires up right now. I'm trying to keep up with these guys. Yeah, he just come out of the corner sideways right there. He actually didn't do too bad of a job. He got into the wall, but not real super hard.
Yeah, it looked like just mostly the back end got it pretty good. But that could have been a lot worse, that's for sure. But that definitely didn't help in his favor. He had a good night overall, but now it's in trouble. Well, look at the front runners coming down pit road.
Everybody's coming in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this could help them out later on in the race.
Yes. Making sure you've got enough tires and enough fuel packed in that thing. I mean, fuel really isn't going to be an issue here. I would take about 3/4 of a tank, maybe. You know, just top it off to about 3/4 of a tank. So
Yeah.
this will be good for everybody, though.
Yeah, Anthony Emery, Daniel Falkiam is in, Aaron Smith, Brett Picari, Sheldon Lockey is in. Looks like some guys taking 2 tires only, though.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Smith and Sheldon Lockey were the first 2 off pit road.
Yep. I don't know what happened to Zoltan, but he had a very slow pit stop there. Holy smoke. Well, Freddie D out front. And he still has not led his first lap yet, but he's about to here.
About to right now.
Who are you going to talk to real quick?
We'll get word in with Spencer Madden right now. Spencer, you got a copy?
I do.
I'll tell you what, man, it's been a roller coaster of a race for you. Got turned around early on, and then now you pick yourself back up. You're back in the top 5. 3rd spot at the moment with a couple front runners pitting ahead of you. How's the car?
I'm having fun. It feels pretty good. Just a little worried about Freddie up here. Keep missing the corner.
We definitely have seen that a lot tonight for sure. He's definitely just putting us on the edge of our seats. Him overdriving the corners a couple times, maybe turning a couple people, you know, all the above pretty much. Of course, you've been doing pretty good. Hopefully you can stay out of trouble for the rest of the race. But hopefully for the best of luck to you, man. Looks like you guys are about to go back green here.
Yeah, thanks.
Chad Oxendine is a lap down. Got a couple of guys that did come to pit road again there. Looks like Falkingham is in. And Will Klein is in. So 2 guys that are on pit road. Probably good for Falkingham because that's his first pit stop of the night.
I tell you what, it's been fun watching him charge up through the front. He's going to have to do that again, so it'll probably be fun to watch him again.
I figured I could get about 100 laps on a tank of fuel, which is about right because with all the cautions and everything, you know, that kind of bumped it up to 110, you know. So, yeah, he needs them new tires now. So you watch for him to come up through the field.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he's going to come up through there flying. All right, pace truck heads in. We're restarting on lap 114. When's Freddie going to go here? Is he going to go early? Wait till he gets out of the corner. He hits
Green
the
flag,
pedal
green
and
flag.
gets a good jump on John Barry. Green flags in the air.
Looking a little bit further back, Jared Darling trying to creep into the 4th spot, trying to get around Sean Williams to the inside, heading in the 3 side by side.
Well, Joseph, what do you think about maybe we try a little cranking up here?
Car
Don't you
wall,
want to?
real quick, Rudy.
Oh,
Terrell
never
Baker.
mind.
No caution. He stays up the racetrack, but he
Yep.
did hit that outside wall pretty good.
You want to do a little crank it up?
Oh, short track race at Martinsville? Absolutely.
All right, let's do it, boy.
Oh,
Guys,
never mind. Got a crash.
Caution,
59.
yellow
That's,
flag.
I
Sheldon
believe.
Lockey.
Yes.
Yep.
And a couple other guys. Who's that? Colt Bralick also involved. No, that's
Let's
Terrell
go back
Baker.
Let's go back and see what happened here. He did have some company back here. Anthony Emery. Okay, then Brett Picari comes up on him.
Oh, this happened. Yeah, up further ahead. That's Zoltan Herzeg. And, oh, Patrick Colby got in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And then everybody from behind, Sheldon Lockey. Oh, and Falkingham gets a piece of
Yep.
it. Oh, man.
Falkingham.
Falkingham got a piece of that. But,
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
Man, that's too bad. Who else? That was Sheldon Lockey. Did get turned around.
Yep.
It got hit from behind by Daniel Falkingham, trying to avoid Patrick Colby.
Yeah, I don't think Zoltan was involved in that because it happened right behind Zoltan.
It was pretty close, that's for sure.
Yeah, pretty close. But yeah, it happened right behind him. I see a little bit of damage on the right front, maybe the right rear of Zoltan's car, but he is working. He's
He'll
back
be all right.
inside the top 10.
But man, Daniel Falkingham again, you know, just, oh my gosh, when is the bad luck gonna end? I mean, I know he finished in the podium spot last week, but it just seems like every other race, he just can't avoid trouble.
Yep.
Hopefully that isn't too bad.
Well, good news, Joseph. Chad Oxendine got the way by. He is now back on the lead lap and going to be in 14th on this restart. Very good news for Chad Oxendine. Yes, sir.
Man, that tell you what, had a lot of cautions tonight. And not surprising, it's Martinsville short track racing. A lot of aggression going on. What caution is this, Rudy?
Number 10.
Yeah, number 10. We've hit digits.
Mm-hmm. Which we knew we were gonna. We knew it. It's a paper clip, you know? It's almost like running Bristol without the banking.
Sure.
Without the banking.
Oh, for sure. See, I would like to get a word in with Sean Williams. I haven't talked to him pretty much recently. Sean Williams, got a copy?
I sure do, Joseph. What's up?
I tell you what, we're doing pretty good, but you're doing pretty good so far trying to stay out of trouble. It's been wrecks all over the place from
it's
where
tough
you're
to stay
at.
out of trouble here.
Oh, yeah, but you're right in 5th spot. It could be a good night for you. How's the car been?
It's okay. I keep seesawing back and forth in my positions, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to stay up here this time. The car is okay. I'm not very good at Martinsville, even though I like it. So I'm just trying to stay out of all the stuff that's going on around me.
That's pretty much the strategy, is just stay out of trouble, because it's been happening all around, front, middle, back. Man, it's been crazy out here. Typical short track racing at Martinsville. Well, you're doing a pretty good job. Hopefully you can stay out of trouble, get a good result tonight, and hopefully maybe have a better result than where you're running right now. Maybe if everything happens in front of you, try to avoid them. Maybe it could be a win.
We're gonna try. This is Newark, man. You never know what's gonna happen here.
That's right.
Oh, absolutely. Good luck out there, Sean.
Thank you.
All right, Joseph, the pace truck's in. Here we go. Back to green. All right, there it is. He hits the gas.
Green
and
flag,
the
green
flag
flag.
back in the air. Are we going to see a caution-free race here? Now, to the end, I doubt it.
Nah.
Negative on that one.
But we got to pass. Well, it looked like we were going to have to pass for the 3rd spot. Jared Darling on the Spencer Madden, but couldn't get the job done.
Anthony Emery and Zoltan Hertzeg almost got together there. Dallas Myhan's kind of holding those two up right now.
Wow, yeah, wow. Please get out of the way, right?
Yeah, Anthony's going to get the run on him. Let's see if Anthony can make the pass here. Going into the corner, they're still side by side. He opens the door. Zoltan steps through it, and Zoltan's going to follow him through.
Frelick might be doing the same thing. Up ahead, Anthony Emery picking up another spot. This time on Spencer Owens, that is for 6. He does get by him, and Zoltan is just pretty much going to follow Anthony Emery right now.
He is. And you know, the thing of it is, that's a little bit of a mind game going on between them two right now, because Anthony knows Zoltan was out there and led 80 laps, and he knows how to win this race. And he knows that that's the guy he's got to beat out there right tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He wants at all costs to stay ahead of Zoltan.
Well, Anthony just got around Sean Williams this time, and again, Zoltan just falls through. And now, Anthony Emery, he's got the fresher tires, same as Zoltan, so not surprised to see these guys moving up quite a few spots. Just got by Jared Darling, now same with Zoltan Herzeg, working on him right now.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, that was a close call right there between Jared Darling and Zoltan. Wow. You can see Zoltan, he has dropped the hammer right now. He knows he's got a fast car.
Well, maybe we...
a little bumper on Anthony.
Wow.
Whoa.
And look at Jared Darling fighting back to the outside. I don't think it's going to work out good for him.
No, not going to make it. Yeah, Zoltan had to check up a little bit there. Oh, my God.
I think before this gets a little crazy, Rue, you want to try that, crank it up again?
Yeah, let's try that again, okay?
Caution, yellow flag.
spin right there for Spencer Madden. Oh man, what a bummer for him. Let's go back and see if we can find this real quick, Joseph. I don't know if there was contact. Was there contact?
No, it was just on his own. Just coming off turn 2, Spencer Madden was right behind John Barry.
Oh, yep.
And right there, I don't know if he got back on the gas too hard or just
Maybe
put too much wheel into it off the corner. But unfortunately, he spins into the infield, doesn't hit the wall, but just riding in the 3rd spot. Just unfortunate for Spencer Madden.
Well, we're seeing a lot of cautions tonight, but we knew this was going to happen, Joseph. And, you know, going back to what we were talking about there earlier, I mean, these guys, they knew coming into tonight it was going to be a lot of cautions. And we knew that tempers were probably going to flare out there. We've seen a lot of little bumps and stuff, but we knew the bumping action was going to happen. You called it at the beginning of the show. There's going to be a lot of bumping out there.
I mean, it's Martinsville. I don't know how you can't expect that, you know? It's been fun.
Yeah, when everybody's running like this and running as hard as they can, as close as they are, there's going to be times when you're going to make contact. It's like I always say about Bristol, and like I kind of say Martinsville is like Bristol, just minus the banking, okay? Because if you come out of here with no incidents or no damage on your car, you didn't drive that thing hard enough.
Oh, for sure.
You're gonna get damaged. You know, I don't think there's a car out here right now that doesn't have at least a fender bent or something. There's got to be something wrong with somebody, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rudy, when we go back to the restart, you got 3 drivers ranked 3rd, 4th, and 5th that's got the fresh tires, and that has been pretty much the fastest cars out there on the racetrack. Yep. I think Freddie might be a little bit of trouble if these guys get behind Freddie, because Freddie's on a little older tires than those 3. So I watched for those 3 to try to get around John Barry and then have a charge at Freddie. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, a little bit of a delayed caution here. I'm not sure what's going on, but looking at it now with Zoltan, Anthony Emery in 3rd, Zoltan 4th. How about John Barry up to 2nd now, man? What's he got in store for Freddie D? You know, those two have been racing each other pretty hard. John would love nothing more than to be in victory lane.
Oh, yeah, it's been a little while since we've seen John Barry in victory lane in the North NASCAR Series, but John, I have noticed he just doesn't have this. We talked to him earlier. He just doesn't have the speed like some of the other guys have, you know. I saw Freddie pull away from him in that last run. I don't think he's got anything for Freddie unless he finds something here, but he's going to have a hard time, I would assume, holding off Emery, Herzeg, and Falken with those guys on the fresher tires. So I watch him maybe get past on this restart here, but you never know. We'll see.
Well, the lights, I do believe, should go out.
They are out.
They are out. Excuse me, yeah. Get them going, Joseph.
All right, we're going to restart lap 134. It's going to be 42 laps to go. Freddie De La Rosa leading the way right now. And to go. There
green flag,
go.
Green flag.
Back in the air. And here comes Anthony Emery. Peeks to the inside for 2nd. And so is Sultan. Wow, John Barry did not get going.
Oh, man.
Falkingham.
And Falkingham, yeah. Holy smoke.
Wow. I mean, I knew that John Barry was probably going to have trouble holding those guys off, but I didn't think it was going to be all in one lap.
Holy smoke. Well, that's a difference in about 45 lap difference in tires. But Freddie De La Rosa's got old tires too. How long is he going to be able to hold off Anthony Emery and Zoltan?
Oh man, you know they're going to come up on him quick. As long as this race stays green, I think Freddie might be in a little bit of trouble. But Freddie, he's not going to be afraid to try to throw the blocks and try to hold them back. I mean, we're going to see Freddie do everything he can to hold these guys off, and hopefully it doesn't get to the point where Anthony has to use them, because remember early in the race,
caution, yellow flag.
We got another caution.
Oh yeah, there's a spin in turn 3. Is that a
Sheldon Lockey?
Sheldon Lockey in turn 3.
Go take a look here.
I have been some contact.
Yeah, probably Dallas Mahan right behind him. I'm not sure. that had anything to do with it. But
We're about to find out right here.
yep. Oh, yeah, there was some net coding there, too.
Yeah, it was net coding. That was all it
Yeah.
was. Nothing Dallas could have done there. That was just a net coding. When Sean Williams had a good save trying to avoid that. But yeah, poor Sheldon Lucky. You know, we saw him in the top 5 early on, but then all of a sudden, he just, ever since he got back there, just cannot stay out of trouble.
Yep. Yeah, looking at it right here now, you can see Dallas Myhan comes into the corner. Now, they're probably about a foot apart, or maybe a little more, but there was some definite net coding there between him and Dallas Myhan, and that sends Sheldon Lockey around. And boy, everybody did a great job of avoiding that. So, and like you said, Sean Williams was really lucky, really lucky. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking here to myself about fuel mileage for Freddie D. Now, he's been out there 73 laps, but think about how many cautions we've had. He's probably got enough fuel to make it to the checkered flag. Now, whether he can make 3 green, white checkers, I don't know. So are we going to see him try to push it and try to get that win? He's been getting great restarts, Joseph.
Oh yeah, you know he's gonna push it. I mean, it's go time now.
Yeah.
I mean, I know when we go back green, I know more than 30 laps to go seems like a lot. It seems like more than 30 laps is a lot, but when it's short track, when it's Martinsville, it's not a lot of time when you think about it. If it was a bigger racetrack, yeah, that's a lot of time, but not here. There's no patience now. You just got to go for it.
Yeah, and that's going to make about 105, no, about 109 laps, about 109 laps on that tank of fuel, which we've already seen. You remember early in the race there, Daniel Falkingham went 112 laps before he made his first pit stop because of all the caution, which, you know, I kind of anticipated they could go. If it was green, they would probably do about 100 laps, 90 to 100 laps. So, but with the cautions playing into that, that kind of afforded them to go to 112 laps. So we might see Freddie just try to make it the rest of the way on fuel. Getting those great restarts is going to be very key to him. But don't forget, them two right behind him, Anthony Emery and Zoltan, they got about 44 laps newer tires than what Freddie's got.
Yeah, Freddie's just going to have to continue on having these good restarts like he's been having. So that's his only saving grace, honestly. We'll see if he can have another good restart again right here.
Yep. All right, Pacebrook going to head to pit road, and he's been getting these great starts. Let's see what he does here. He's going to have to get it. Look at this. Anthony Emery already took a look to the inside.
Green flag, green flag.
He's ready.
Yep, he was ready. Anthony thought maybe he was going to be able to sneak by him. I don't think it's going to be long here, though. They're closing up on Freddie. Freddie didn't get quite the start that time that he did the last time. Look at this, Anthony. Oh, he's closing.
Anthony was a little bit more prepared that time for that restart than he did the previous one because he's staying right there with Freddie, but also Zoltan and Falkingham once again staying right there as well.
I'll tell you what, it'll be interesting to see if Freddie can hold him off here. I don't know it. Oh, man, Freddie loose going in. Did you see that?
Yeah, and oh, man, Zoltan got a little bit loose off the corner.
These four, I'm telling you.
Here's Anthony Emery.
He's going to the inside. And he's got it. Yeah, it opens the door up. Look at this. He opened the door up for Zoltan to get in there.
And Freddie's stuck on that outside now because now Falkingham is going to try to get around him.
Falkingham's got the nose in there. That is the preferred line, and Freddie goes way up the hill.
Well, look now. Cole Freilich might come into the picture as well.
Wow, what a night he's had, huh? Remember I said at the beginning of the night, man, we've been watching Cole Freilich for the last few races here, and he has just been, I don't know, a Cole Freilich that we've never seen. You don't think he's got his wife driving that or something, or girlfriend. I'm kidding.
Oh, you always get on me thinking about my driver, think it's my mom driving. It may even be his mom. Who knows?
That's right.
Mom's always the better driver than the actual us, you know?
Yeah, the Laura season, that's going to be starting back up here August 12th, I think you said.
Yeah, just a couple weeks.
Yep. And what car are you running?
It's going to be the ARCA cars.
ARCA cars. All right. Very good. I know some of the guys weren't too happy about that.
Never happy. And
They'll be there.
I'm just making them more miserable.
Yeah,
not,
they'll
right?
be there. They'll be there. Well, Zoltan keep like he wants to take a look inside Anthony Emery, but
oh man, you know Anthony wants to hold him back. I mean, you know,
look at this.
Zoltan's won the last couple of races, and Anthony wants to make sure that streak ends. But he got a good corner off to get away from Zoltan. Now Falkham is right there on the back bumper. Oh, it gave him the bumper.
Oh my gosh!
You're gonna see that a lot.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got a caution back there. That is John Barry going
John
around.
Barry.
Oh no! Let's go see what happened to John here. Is that? Did he get a bump there from Jared Darling? Maybe? Oh no!
Have to find out.
Jared took a look to the inside. John comes down. He's really driving the heck. Ah, he sure did get a bump from Jared Darling right there.
But I would say in Jared's defense, I wonder if John Barry had to check up a little bit because he had a Dallas Mayan Chad Oxidine in front of him. It looked like they checked up in front of John. John checked up as well, and Jared just couldn't get the stop in time, and I think just ran back into John. But that's a tough break for John because we saw him been having a good run all night long, but ever since he got outside that top 5, he's been stuck there, and now he's really going to be stuck further back. A guy third in points coming in.
No. Well, I think we ought to maybe get Anthony up here. Let's see what he's got to say. Anthony Emery, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on, Rudy?
Holy smokes, brother, you got this in the bag, but I'm telling you what, that guy right behind you, he wants that position bad. What are you going to do about it?
Fight as hard as I can. I mean, he's probably a little better than me, but I mean, I got the track position, and I think if I hit my marks, I can be okay. I'm praying for more caution laps, keep them coming. The less I have to deal with him, the better. But yeah, I didn't figure out, I kind of figured this out in the middle of the race. I was off at the beginning compared to them, and I figured out a little something with the shifting and a little bit different lie, and I've been running pretty well since then. So really surprised to be running up front at Martinsville. I suck at this place.
Well, I'll tell you what, one heck of a nice recovery, Anthony, after that spin earlier there. What was it? Freddie got into you or something?
I'm glad that I got around him, because if it was going to be the last lap, I have no choice but to dump him. Like, that's the rule. Especially, I'm down 2-0 now. He hit me at Rockham, so I would have to hit him. So I'm glad he pitted there, because I would feel kind of bad about moving him. It's just I would have to do it.
I feel bad. I mean, after turning you feel bad?
I mean, I don't ever want to race anybody like that, but I mean, you give me no choice if you dump me. I mean, I gotta retaliate. There's no way around it.
You're just being the bigger man about it.
Yes,
I gotcha.
Correct.
Okay, I gotcha. We don't normally get that here in Norg, but you know what? I can respect that.
Yes.
Right, yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck and try to get that checkered flag tonight.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, buddy. All right, man. that is pretty cool. He's being the bigger man, huh?
I mean, I don't know how many times we see that in Norg, but at least we got one person that can be.
That is true. Wow.
We're gonna have 21 laps to go when we go back green. Man, laps are winding down quick, Rudy.
Yeah, they are. I figured it wasn't going to be long, man. We're gonna go through this like a dose of salt. I'm telling you. All right, Joseph, get them going.
All right, Anthony Emery, Zoltan Herzeg, Daniel Falkham, Cole Freilich, and Brett Picari rounding up the top 5. Anthony going early,
green flag,
wasting
green flag.
no time, and of course I don't blame him. Green flag back in the air.
Yes, sir. Zoltan was sleeping on that restart. Well, he better look out right behind him, Daniel Falkingham. We know Daniel wants to get up there and win. Oh my gosh, man. I don't know how this is going to turn out. But we're coming to 20 to go this time by Joseph.
Oh, Zoltan, I know he's pushing it because he got really loose off the corner. And now Funky, I'm looking to the outside. Wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, well, that wasn't going to work. Oh,
hey,
we got another one with Freddie D. What the heck was that, man?
Well, he's got fresh tires, though.
Yeah.
Watch out for him.
He's coming up through the field like crazy right now. He's a crazy man. He's wild out here right now.
Definitely is for sure.
Golly, and Aaron Smith too. He stopped for fresh tires. I don't know, man. Them guys are coming up through the field pretty good. Zoltan now
turn 4. Off turn 4. Jared Darling sideways. He saves it somehow. I don't know how he did, but man, Jared Darling was really sideways off the corner. No caution mistake.
And so was John Barry right there. Oh my!
He got a tap too.
Oh, these guys! I'm telling you, man, they are driving the wheels off of them.
Oh man, it's down to the final laps. You know, every position counts. Every point counts. Got to go.
Yeah.
But
how long is it
going to pushing it a little too hard?
How long is it going to be before Daniel Falkingham gives the old chrome horn there to Zoltan and tries to get second?
I mean, I'm surprised it didn't happen right now.
Yeah, it ain't happened yet. Paul Freilich now into
yellow
fourth.
flag.
Oh, we got a caution.
Trouble front straightaway. Yeah, just had a crash.
Trying to find it here. Who was it?
That's Josh Robin.
Josh Robin?
Oh, really? Oh, wow. He just got removed from the circuit. He just came into the race. I mean, he's been on pit road this entire time, and he just created a caution late in the race. And he just got removed from the circuit. That ain't going to go too friendly for him.
Man, he sure did. Yeah, well, he had no practice, didn't qualify. Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
Yeah,
I can't say as I blame John for removing him.
Barry for that. That was totally uncalled for. Haven't started a single lap all race long, and the very first lap he's out there, he creates a caution. That's just that. Honestly, that's a farewell with me either. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I can totally understand that.
And that's probably not going to fare well if anything happens to Anthony Emery, because he was pulling away.
Yeah, Anthony won't be happy about that. I'm sure Zoltan's all jumped up in arms about it right now. So I don't know. Let's see if we can get a word in with Zoltan here. He's got himself muted, but Zoltan, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Well, you've been running good, man. You led the first 80 laps, but track position's everything. You got anything left saved up there for the leader?
I'm hoping so. I got that last run. I messed up a couple of times. I couldn't switch into fourth, and I lost a lot of time. And then I was trying to catch back up, so I was just pushing it extra hard. But if I can hit my marks, it's just really tough to pass. So I'm just looking to keep the car straight, maybe get a top 3. Good points there.
I was going to say, you know, if you start looking at the big picture, I know you don't want to dump Anthony or you know, I mean, you could give him the chrome horn, I guess, and move him out of the way, but if need be. But to be safe about it, second place would be really good, man. You are just been marching up through the point. Coming into tonight, man, you're 6th in the points. That's great. You're only 20 points out of the lead.
Yeah, it's also huge that Bobby couldn't race tonight. That's why I'm also just want to keep the car straight, and I should be able to gain. It's almost like this race is like Daytona for me, like where I wrecked, and then it's almost like Bobby wrecked kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got to capitalize.
Well, look at the big picture, Zoltan. Look at the big picture, brother. Don't wreck yourself or Anthony just to get the win. Just look at the big picture. Take that second place and put your tail between your legs, go home, and feel proud about taking the second place and marching up through them points.
Yeah, I'm gonna see, but the competitor
if you
wants to get this thing.
Yeah, if you have to, I'm saying. You know, if you can't make that pass, just settle for second. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Good luck.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, gotta look at the big picture, right, Joseph?
For sure. Oh, wow, we're gonna have like 10 laps here to the check flag. I would not be surprised if we see another caution late, would we?
Oh,
Probably.
yeah, I got no doubt in my mind.
We do got 3 green-white checkers to use if needed.
Yeah. Taking a look at the cautions. This is caution number 14.
Here we go.
Yep.
10 laps. Wow, he's going. There we go. Green flag back in the air.
Green flag, green flag.
Anthony knew he's got to get away from Zoltan. And Zoltan just cannot shake Daniel Falkingham at all.
No, because Falkingham is going to try. He wants to get around Zoltan just in case if another caution comes out. He could be right there with Anthony Emery on the next restart. But right now, he hasn't been able to get around him. 9 to go. Zoltan closing back in, though.
Yeah,
oh, man, he definitely closed in.
Yeah. Down to 2/10. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Man, is Anthony struggling right now or what?
I don't know. Maybe Anthony got out there and burnt that right front up or something. I don't know. He may be having a little bit difficult time turning into corners.
Right
Can't look into the
Zoltan,
inside.
Yeah, Zoltan got a good bite off the corner, but just not enough.
Anthony got a good run off that high side. That's where he pulled back away from Zoltan. And Daniel's sitting there with a bird's eye view watching this. He's going, man, guys, settle it out here, dude, because I want to win this.
Oh, he might have a shot if these two get together. That's for sure.
Yeah.
7 to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think Zoltan's going to do that. I don't think he's going to move him. But, you know, we've
surprised.
We've seen things happen like that before, and you know, Anthony would be just livid if something happened to take that away from him right now. But I will have to say, Zoltan does come out of here with the most laps led, so he does clinch that with 80 laps. That was a pretty amazing run for him. I don't know. What's your thoughts right now, Joseph?
My thoughts right now is that Zoltan is going to do everything he can to get right all over the back bumper of Anthony. He's closed in on him again. We're coming to 4 laps to go. Right there on the bumper again. Trying to get that bite off the corner. He does, but he gets sideways doing it. 4 to go.
He's looking at every single...
in the back bumper.
He's looking at every single angle that he can try to get around Anthony. I'll tell you what, I wonder how much mirror driving Anthony's doing right now. He is just protecting that bottom.
Here we go, 3 laps to go. Anthony Emery still holding off Zoltan Herzeg.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got a yellow. Was it Dallas or Pat? No. Chad Oxendine? Oh, no, Chad Oxendine.
Dallas Myhan as well. No, Chad Oxendine is fine, I think. No, Chad crashed on the front straightaway as well. You're right, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one brought out the caution here, but Chad has got a lot of damage on his car after running up there in the front, second place. Oh, right there.
Oh, Freddie got in the wall.
Yeah, Freddie got into the wall.
Back down in the Chad and bam, into the inside wall.
Man, and he hit that wall hard. Good Lord. I don't know where Dallas Myhan got it. Oh, Dallas he got punted by Spencer Owens? Is that what I'm saying?
No, that was Sheldon Lockie.
No, Spencer Owens is right behind.
I don't see.
No, Dallas just got loose, it looks like. Yeah, Dallas just got loose.
Okay, yeah, Dallas got loose. I don't know if that's brought out the caution. He did stop for a second.
Yeah. I don't think that's what brought the caution out. I think it was Chad Oxendine, because he was already spun.
Oh,
wow, man.
But you know what this will do, Rudy? First overtime. It's going to pick up.
Chad's motor let go.
That's too bad.
He's coming in quiet.
Man, that's too bad because we thought Chad Oxendine could pull that race lead, could get back up to the points lead since Bobby Zelensky had to start in park tonight. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So, man, I tell you what, that's going to shuffle up the points just a little bit for sure.
Yep.
Well, now, I mean, we saw the aggression with Zoltan Herzeg on Anthony Emery before that caution came out. We're definitely going to see it a little bit more now since it's going to be the first green white cherry. He's definitely going to use that bumper.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
no chance that he doesn't. He is going to.
I mean, you got 3 guys in the front right there that want this win. Probably more than you would want to drink of water if you were thirsty. You know?
For sure.
I mean, that's just the way I'm feeling it off of these guys. It's just been intense, like I've never seen before, you know? This is what short track racing is all about, in my opinion. You know, this is really what it's all about. All right, first green white checker, Joseph.
Yeah, it looks like we'll go another lap, but yeah, Anthony Emery, the race leader. Zoltan Herzog second, Daniel Falkiam third. What about Falkiam? Just in case if these two get together, he could be in the catbird seat as well. He is hungry for a win this season. Anthony Emery, he's got to win this season. A few weeks ago at Charlotte, he wants to get win number 2. Zoltan Herzog is trying to look for 3 in a row after winning the last couple races. And of course, Daniel Falkiam again, you know, looking for that first win of the season and increase on that up in the points. Maybe he could do it, but Cole Freilich, maybe if these 3 guys get together, what about Cole Freilich running in 4th?
Here we go.
Never won in the North NASCAR Series. He could get his first win, but we'll see what happens up front first.
Anthony laying way back here. I don't know. He's anticipating this start here because the pace truck is about ready to head to pit road. He's anticipating this, man. I'm telling you, he's been getting them great hole shots and great launches out of there. And boy, I'll tell you what, he didn't get away from Zoltan too much that time. Zoltan right on it.
Yeah, green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go, and Zoltan Herzog right on the back bumper of Anthony Emery. What's he going to do? Can he get a good bite off the corner? Not quite there, though. He's
Anthony,
he's entering a little high to try and get a bite off the corner. Oh, he's sideways off the corner. Here we go. White flag in the air. Final lap here in Martinsville. Can Anthony Emery hold off Zoltan Herzog? Can Zoltan use the Chrome horn and get to his back bumper? Here we go.
Not going to happen.
He's going to have one last shot, but I don't think he's close enough. I think Anthony Emery's going to be okay, but Falkiam's going to give him a little bump, but off turn 4. Anthony Emery's going to hold off Zoltan Herzog. His second win of the season comes here tonight. Still.
Wow, what a finish that was. We got to go back and look at that one more time here, folks. We'll get these guys down here, so stay with us and listen to see what kind of stuff they're going to have to tell us.
Anthony Emery, what a roller coaster race for you. You were running strong early on, then got turned around, and then you've made a great recovery. Ever since you got up front, you've stayed up front. You was able to hold off a hard-charging Zoltan. Tell us about this race overall.
Yeah, I almost choked on the last restart. I mean, I think I put it into neutral twice, and then I downshifted off of one corner into a second. So, yeah, I should probably get better in the high pressure situations because that was pretty bad. Yeah, good win after last week because ran out of gas, miscalculated, ran out of gas with a couple to go and lost a bunch of points. So got it back here, and I can't believe I won a race at Martinsville. I still don't like this place. I hate it, and it sucks. I think we should fill it with water, but yeah, I don't know. It's I guess it's good to win.
Yeah, Anthony, of course, we've talked about it before, but you had a slow start to the season, and then ever since you got that win at Charlotte for your first win this season, it seems like you have picked up some more momentum. You've done a pretty good job. You got your second win this season. Now, of course, you're going to increase up in the points even more. Now, you guys are going to Milwaukee next week. What do you think about that racetrack? What do you think? What are we going to expect from you over there?
I have no idea. I don't. I've driven that track just a handful of times, and all the years I've been on here for like 5 years. I've only driven that track a handful of times. I don't know how it's going to be. You're going to be shifting for sure because it's just so flat and it's so long. It just depends with the car and what kind of setup we get. I have no idea what you're going to expect from me or the type of racing you're going to see, other than probably just a bit of shifting. But you're right. Slow start. I don't feel like it was necessarily from lack of speed or anything. I just kind of got in some bad situations over and over again. But I'm trying to edge back into the title race and all that, and this certainly helps. So
Yeah, it definitely certainly helps. You got some good momentum on your side. Well, Anthony, is there anybody you got to thank for your second win of the season tonight?
yeah, thanks to MaxSpeedTV for broadcasting. Thanks to John Barry for everything he does for the league. And thanks to everybody who watches out there. Like to give a special shout out. I don't even know if they're I don't know if they're watching or not, but to my grandmother and her husband, if they're out there watching tonight, special shout out to them. And yeah.
All right, sounds good, Anthony. Well, good job on the win tonight. Got to be a good one. Hopefully, bring you some more momentum for next week's race at Milwaukee. Good luck out there. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Zoltan Herzog, I tell you what, man, one spot short of going 3 in a row, but still a good night for you. You still led the most laps, still going to move yourself up in the points, bring you some more good momentum. Tell us about this race overall.
All I gotta say is these cars are damn tanks. I was trying my best to get around Emery. It's so tough to get a run, so you almost have to root the guy out of the way, especially in that situation where we're kind of close in speed. And it's just once I got messed up on that one caution where the guy who wrecked was sitting and he gassed it up right as we came, so it destroyed my front end. So I was like, all right, I gotta fix it. But it turns out it wasn't too bad, and I felt quick. It was definitely a fun race.
It was definitely fun watching you all race long, just being aggressive, especially in the final lap, trying to get on that back bumper of Anthony. I know if you could do it all over again, you could definitely so. But Zoltan, another good run. You guys are going to Milwaukee next week. That's going to be interesting. Anthony said there might be some shifting over there since it's a long, flat racetrack. What are your expectations for that race, and how do you think you're going to perform?
Yeah, probably the same thing. Yeah, I think there's going to be shifting. I have a feeling if it's tight, that right front's going to be wearing like crazy. So we got to worry about the right front blowing. So it's going to be a lot of tire management and hopefully some clean racing. And I will see. I haven't. Maybe I raced 2 races in Milwaukee, and they were both kind of fun. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, if there's anybody that that goes to a racetrack that they don't really race at a lot, but can figure it out really quickly, it could be you. So we expect you to figure it out and maybe contend for the win next week. Is there anybody you got to thank for your second place?
I got to thank you guys for broadcasting. Thanks for everybody watching, and I just gotta give props for Emery to holding on to it because I was destroying his rear bumper the whole entire last 50 laps. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
big picture, Zoltan, big picture. You did excellent.
It almost slid away.
Yep, excellent job.
Well, you did a good job tonight. Hopefully, maybe you could get that win next week in Milwaukee. Good luck out there.
Thanks, bud.
Daniel Falkham comes home third. Daniel, you also had a roller coaster kind of a race. I mean, it all started on lap 1, turn 1, when you got turned around. But it seemed like you recovered pretty well. You tried to stay out of trouble. You got into another incident, but thankfully it didn't seem like the damage played too much of a factor for you. You still come home with a top 3 finish. Should help you out in the points even more. But I know you've been hungry for that win. Hopefully it comes soon enough. But tell us about your race overall.
And if you want me to be blatantly honest, I could care less if I could try to get a win so far of the year because, I mean, you just got so many good guys that really know how to figure out these cars and whatnot. I'd be lucky to get a win, but right now I'm just trying to claw back all the points I lost in the first, 4 or 5 races and whatnot. But anyway, it was a good race for us after we kind of got destroyed on lap 1. I mean, heck, we were backwards at the start of the race and we're crossing the line top 3 talking with you guys and when it's all said and done with. So that definitely means we had a really good points and I got a lap led, so we got good bonus points there. Feel like I screwed up qualifying a little bit too. Feel like we had a shot at the pole, but I just kind of screwed up there. But overall, we collected a lot of points, and a lot of people weren't really here tonight, and a lot of people I'm racing in the points, we beat them too. So it was definitely a really good points night for the old Pepsi Chevrolet and whatnot. But hopefully we can keep this momentum going. That's like 3 straight top 10s, 2 straight top 5s, and hopefully looking forward to Milwaukee.
Yeah, speaking of Milwaukee, you guys are heading over there next Tuesday night. How you think you're going to perform over there? What are you expecting?
I'm looking forward to it because Milwaukee is one of my favorite tracks on the whole service. I mean, but heck, I don't know what we're going to be doing in these hunk of junk cars. I mean, these things are, like Zoltan mentioned in his interview, they were friggin' tanks. So it's going to be interesting. We'll definitely probably be shifting next week because it seems like every Milwaukee race you have to shift and whatnot. So, but I'm looking forward to it. For whatever reason, Milwaukee's always been one of my good tracks. I love flat tracks. I mean, I was good here. No matter what car I'm in here at Martinsville, I'm seen really good at it because it's just one of my favorite tracks. Just all the flat tracks. Like New Hampshire, Phoenix, all them tracks. So Milwaukee, I think, will be pretty good. But, yeah, hopefully as long as we don't get wrecked next week and as long as we can start getting our momentum turned around, I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, Daniel, is there anybody you got to thank for your third place tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank Revan, as always, for putting on the league. Definitely, I mean, we got low car counts the last few weeks, but everyone who's been here has always supported the league and whatnot. So shout out to everyone who races each and every week as well. Shout out to Revan again for the league. Thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Definitely going to go back and watch that one. And, yeah, thanks to all the fans who tune in each and every week.
Yeah, definitely. Daniel, congrats on the third place tonight. We'll see if you can go to victory lane next week at Milwaukee. You said it's one of your best racetracks, so hopefully maybe that first win of the season will pick up over there. I know you said you just more worried about just climbing back the points, but we would love to see you back in victory lane. So good luck out there, man.
Yeah, as long as we don't get turned on the first lap like we did tonight, I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, sounds good.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Yep.
All right, Joseph, let's run down through the final results here. All right, Anthony Emery does get his second win tonight. Boy, and a key night here, too, for him to get this win. Very much of a key night. He really needed the point. Zoltan Herkzeg finishes second after leading the most laps here tonight, leading 80 laps. That'll be a good night for both of them drivers, and they're only 5 points apart. Or I'm sorry. My bad. 18 points apart. Man, I was looking at the wrong guy. We were missing Elijah Gracia tonight. That's who we were missing. So I think Elijah's probably going to get past. So Daniel Falkingham finishes third. Cole Freilich stuck in there, finishes in fourth. Freddie De La Rosa will finish fifth. Brett Pancari, great run for Brett tonight. He will finish sixth. Sean Williams, seventh. Aaron Smith, eighth. Spencer Madden, ninth. And John Barry rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Sheldon Lockey will end up 11th. Will Klein 12th. Patrick Colby 13th. Spencer Owens 14th. Dallas Myhan 15th. Jared Darnley 16th. Chad Oxnine, who we thought could really be back up in the points lead tonight, had late troubles. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to have that points lead. He will end up 17th. The last car that was out of the race tonight. Terrell Baker had a strong run early on, but unfortunately crashed out late as well. Will end up 18th. Tom Mercier 19th, and Bobby Zelensky came in here as the points leader. Had to start in because he has a Coca-Cola iRacing Series race tonight at Michigan International Speedway. Best of luck to him there. And then Josh Robin will finish dead last in the 21st. Came into the race very late in the race, didn't turn a single lap, and then all of a sudden he brought out one of the cautions, got removed from the server, which I don't blame John Berry for that. I think that was a little controversial there, and I don't know if there will be a penalty handed out for that. But again, congratulations to Anthony Emery. Strong run for him. He's ever since he got that first win this season, Rudy. He's been having some great momentum after a horrific start. And I'm telling you, watch out for him because he's collecting a lot of points. He could be a championship contender who we thought could have been way out of it early on in the season.
I'll tell you what, the points are really going to be shook up next week. Really bad. Because Chad Oxendine did not have a good finish here tonight. Bobby Solinsky wasn't here. He started part. John Barry finished 10th on the, you got guys moving up through there. Scott Taylor was not here tonight. But Zoltan and Anthony Emery are going to definitely climb the chart. So I can't wait to see what and Daniel Falkingham. I want to see how them three are going to climb the chart here. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week at Milwaukee Mile, man. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, Milwaukee is going to be a interesting racetrack, with cars. And I feel Anthony is right. I feel there's going to be some shifting. It's a long flat racetrack, and I've actually shifted around that racetrack before in different cars, of course. But yeah, it's a track you could definitely shift at. So I expect a lot of that. Probably the right front tire burning up a lot more, which I wouldn't be surprised about that. But we heard Daniel Falkiam. He said he loves that racetrack. It's his favorite racetrack to race at. So I expect him to really have a good race, maybe get that first win this season. But like you said before, big picture, he's just got to keep climbing up the points again. And but we would love to see him back in victory lane. So I'm looking forward to Milwaukee. I think we're going to see a good show out there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again, Joseph, for helping out tonight. It's just amazing working in the booth with you. I mean, you're so knowledgeable and everything. I just love it, man. It's like working with a professional, and I mean that wholeheartedly. But thank you all the viewers out there that tuned in tonight. We do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up. That goes to the league. We appreciate that very much. Until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.